This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV in association with Mackin's Jim Marlborough. With me, I have Eddie Hearn, Pride of Manchester press conference here at Manchester.
You look a bit weird.
With no beard?
Yeah, you look about 12.
Thanks.
All right.
You done like a 30-minute sit down with someone there.
Jonathan Traeger. Did you get jealous?
No.
You did, didn't you?
I can do an hour with you if I wanted to.
Ooh.
Interview time.
No, you can't because we want to get away.
I know. It's on 21st of November.
Yeah.
First of all, Joe Gallagher confirmed to us in the press conference that Scott Quigg will not be on this card.
Correct.
So, let's talk about Scott Quigg first. Read something on BoxNation the other day about contracts, etc., etc. Donaire waiting. Did you read that?
There was no contract. I mean, to cut a long story short, I'm more confident than ever that this fight can get made between Quigg and Frampton. I'm meeting tomorrow. I'm not getting too excited, but I think we've got a great chance. And I'm not going to commit to the Donaire fight till I know that's completely dead in the water. Also, the timing with the pay-per-view on October 24th is not ideal. There is every chance that Scott Quigg will fight in February, if it's Donaire or Frampton. If not, it'll go on December 12th. But I'm hoping that by the end of this week, we can get some movement on the Frampton fight. And if we can, then February will be the date.
Where does it leave his mandatory that you've spoken
Well, they're
about?
talking about, I mean, Moses Flores is the number one. He's fighting in a couple of weeks. So he's an option for December 12th. But I believe that February will be able to get a fight away. And,
with one of the two names you mentioned there.
Yeah, Frampton, I think, obviously there's more money in the Frampton fight for Quigg, and he thinks that the Frampton fight is easier than the Donaire fight. But we're so close, and I won't go back to the car analogy, but it's just like that it can get made just by someone going, go on then. Do you know what I mean? And it's, you know.
We'll touch wood. Your meeting. Do you want me to come?
No, I think we're all right, thanks.
Anthony Crolla.
Yes.
Interesting listening to you in that press conference. You said you were bang on about the first press conference, all about the emotional return and, you know, could be not easy boxing and he's fighting for this world title and good old Anthony Crolla. And, but now going into this, it's not like that, is it? Cause
no, well, I was just saying, sound cheesy, but it was something in his eyes in the press conference. It wasn't like, you know, the first press conference, he was virtually crying. The fact that he was even fighting again, he got an opportunity to win a world title. Now it's more like, do you know what? I should be world champion. And I've got the ump. And I'm going to go and win this. So can we hurry up and get this press conference done? Because I want to go back to the gym. That's what it felt like. I don't know how it felt in your interview with him, but, you know, Anthony's a real nice guy. He's got a great smile. He's great to be around, to talk to. And all that first press conference was, oh, you know, I'm so grateful and I can't believe I'm fighting for a world title. Now it's like, I should be world champion and I've got another chance and I'm not going to let it slip. I think the mindset changes. You know, there was questions before the first fight. Is he good enough to win a world title? Did he need a warm-up fight? Will he be the same fighter after fracturing his skull? And he answered all the questions. But you'll get a better CROLLA-Perez this time around. You know, you'll get a guy who's already experienced travelling, fighting abroad, fighting in Manchester. And I'm not sure it'll go 12 rounds this time. I think both guys will take more chances. I think it'll be a more open fight. Where does the line get drawn in terms of ordering rematches?
Yes.
It's put to a panel. I mean, I wasn't surprised that they ordered the rematch, but I wasn't sure if they would. Because although there was no one who felt Perez won, I don't really think there was many who thought it was a draw, it was still 2 or 3 rounds. I can't remember the exact score. I think mine was 3 or 4 rounds with the points. But do you know what I mean? It was reasonably close. And the WBA never ordered WBO didn't order a rematch on Burns against Beltran. That was a worse decision. That was a worse draw, in my opinion. So, you know, every governing body is different. They have their panel of people who vote on it, and they all voted that there should be a rematch. Quite strange with a voluntary. But great news.
Obviously great news, but obviously it's like with the IBF and George Groves. George Groves had to.
I didn't think Groves would get ordered the rematch, but he did.
Just case by case.
Ended up being alright.
Case by case
scenario. Kugan, everything is case by case. Every question that you ask me about, for everything, every fighter is different. So, and everything is just case by case.
You've told us some of the names that are going to be on this undercard for Pride of Manchester. I'm assuming you're looking for a chief support bill. Names mentioned?
Yeah, we got Scott Fitzgerald, who's our latest signing, the GB Podium Squad member, who won the Commonwealth Games gold. He's turning pro. He'll actually box on November the 7th in Liverpool. And then in Manchester as well, a couple of weeks later. You've got Jose Burton fighting Tony Hill for WBC International. You've got Charlie Edwards, who'll defend his English flyweight title. You've got Marcus Morrison and Tommy Coyle returning to action as well. And also we're looking at a chief sport as well, which we're just trying to marry up at the moment. Who's going on December 12th, who's going on November 21st.
Any developments with your December 12th card?
Yes. We'll make the first announcement on who's on the card. Well, you know Mitchell's on. Probably Thursday or something.
Okay. I didn't know Mitchell was on, but you're saying Mitchell was on.
He did know Mitchell was on. Don't lie.
You've never told me Mitchell was on.
You didn't know Mitchell was boxing on December 12th.
You've never told me that.
You didn't know Mitchell was.
You've never told me Mitchell was boxing on December 12th.
Well, it's been everywhere.
I didn't know. I may have missed it.
You knew Mitchell was boxing. Go on.
Who's he fighting?
I don't know yet.
Oh, right.
Are you around?
What, December 12th?
I have to cut both your legs off to make 9 stone 9.
No, but seriously, I didn't know that. But so Mitchell, obviously, we talked about potentially
Quigg. Potentially Quigg. You hope he's.
I kind of hope he's not on the field actually.
Bellew. Maybe Campbell. Maybe Martin Murray. Maybe a new signing.
Oh, this new signing. You keep threatening to tell everyone who it is.
Well, there's one today, but there's the other person.
Yeah, Scott Fitzgerald.
This other person. We'll see.
When are you looking to announce it?
This week, if it happens.
Alright, okay.
That was a quick one.
It was a quick one, unless you want to add anything. The battery's not running out today, so.
No.
Fury Klitschko press conference on Wednesday.
Wednesday, be fun.
It's interesting.
Brooke, Chavez, going well. I see Tim Bradley's comments, very interesting. He said, Kell Brook has no idea how tough that fight is. Tell people.
I've seen this. This is an Eddie Sekpak video.
He says he calls me major problems. He said he calls Rios all sorts of problems, Thurman all sorts of problems. Very talented fighter, fight on the inside, fight on the outside. And Kell Brook better be very special if he's going to deal with him. That's what he said.
And that's the man who drew with him in December.
Correct.
Alright. Back home now. So, Eddie Hearn, thanks for talking to Arcall TV. Come on, you must have something else.
A good question about the Joshua White press conference. Like, what precautions are you going to put in place?
Why don't you do what they did for Hayes?
No, it's been done. Didn't mind that though. I know it was cheesy, but I didn't mind that.
Why don't you use glass? A glass panel. Because eventually it goes off and it just...
Maybe in a squash court. You know, like with a glass.
No, you're not going to do it. You just need a couple of security guards there, don't you?
Yeah, but they've both got to behave. I'm not going to do a press conference for that till after Klitschko Fury. The week after Klitschko Fury will be the first press conference. We've got a big October.
But your next show is not actually till...
Well, October the 10th on Fight Pass. Then October 17th is Eggington, Gavin. Then October the 15th is Selby, Montiel. 14th. October the 16th is Cleverly, Von Vara. Then October the 7th... Oh, that's before Birmingham. And then October 24th is Brooke Chavez, Klitschko Fury.
And then you haven't got a show till November 7th.
November 7th.
21st.
21st, 12th. Maybe one more. Maybe 5th December.
Where?
Don't know. Maybe the 19th of December.
All right, Eddie Hearn, thanks for all to iFall TV, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Cheers, mate.